Before the rise of the Mali Empire, West Africa was already part of a vibrant economic world. The earlier Ghana Empire had controlled important trans-Saharan trade routes, connecting West Africa to North Africa and the Mediterranean. Gold and salt were the backbone of this trade. However, by the late 11th and early 12th centuries, Ghana declined due to internal instability and external pressures. This power vacuum left several Mandinka kingdoms competing for control. The stage was set for a new power to rise, one that would not only dominate West Africa but influence the wider medieval world. The true beginning of the Mali Empire came in 1235 at the Battle of Kirina. A young prince named Sundiata Keita, once exiled and underestimated, defeated the powerful Sasso king, Sumanguru Kante. This victory unified the Mandinka people under one ruler. Sundiata established a strong central government, introduced administrative reforms, and secured control over key gold-producing regions. Rather than ruling through fear alone, he created alliances and structured governance systems that stabilized the region. This marked the official foundation of one of Africa's greatest empires. After Sundiata's victory, Mali expanded rapidly. It absorbed neighboring territories and secured major trade routes. Cities such as Niani became political centers, while trade hubs flourished across the empire. The empire stretched across present-day Mali, Senegal, Guinea, and parts of Niger. Mali's strength was rooted in its control of gold mines in Bambuk and Bouré. At its height, it is believed to have produced nearly half of the world's known gold supply. This immense wealth allowed Mali to maintain a powerful army, ensure internal stability, and dominate regional trade networks. The empire reached its peak under Mansa Musa, who became ruler in 1312. His reign marked Mali's golden age. He strengthened administration, promoted Islamic scholarship, and invested heavily in infrastructure. But the moment that shocked the world came in 1324, when he embarked on his famous pilgrimage to Mecca. Traveling with thousands of attendants and camels carrying gold, he passed through Cairo and distributed so much wealth that it reportedly caused inflation for years. His journey made Mali internationally famous, and European maps began depicting West Africa as a land of unimaginable riches. Following his pilgrimage, Mansa Musa invested in learning and architecture. The city of Timbuktu became one of the greatest centers of knowledge in the medieval world. Universities like Sankore attracted scholars from across Africa and the Middle East. Thousands of manuscripts were written on astronomy, medicine, mathematics, law, and theology. At a time when much of Europe was still developing its universities, Timbuktu was already a thriving intellectual capital. Mali was not only wealthy, it was intellectually powerful. During its peak, Mali controlled critical trans-Saharan trade routes. Gold flowed north to North Africa and Europe, while salt and textiles moved south. Caravans crossing the Sahara connected Mali to cities like Cairo and beyond. Through trade and diplomacy, Mali became part of a global economic system centuries before European maritime empires. Its influence extended far beyond its borders, proving that Africa was deeply integrated into medieval global commerce. After the death of Mansa Musa, succession struggles weakened the empire. Internal divisions reduced central authority. Meanwhile, the rising Songhai Empire began to challenge Mali's dominance. By the late 15th century, much of Mali's territory had been taken over. Trade routes shifted, and political unity fractured. Though Mali did not disappear instantly, its golden age had clearly ended. Even after its decline, the legacy of the Mali Empire endured. Its gold had fueled global economies. Its scholars had preserved and expanded knowledge. Its governance demonstrated complex African statecraft long before colonial narratives distorted history. Today, historians recognize Mali as one of the most powerful empires of the medieval world. Yet it remains less known in mainstream education. The most powerful empire you've never heard of was not insignificant. It was simply overlooked. By revisiting Mali's story in proper sequence, we restore a missing chapter of world civilization, one of wealth, wisdom, and global influence.